Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. We're going to do a little bit of a FIFA 18 career mode, sort of a return to glory for Coventry City, taking them from League 2, hopefully the whole way back up to the heights of, well, potentially winning their first ever treble.
The very, very dizzy heights where Coventry once were. Been a long time since they've been in the top league. But similar to Portsmouth, where they've fallen from grace, they've fallen to the bottom of the pile. And me and Shabby Gamer are here to try and rejuvenate Coventry City and to give them the name once again.
Yeah, PJ Toby's here as the head scout because he is addicted to FIFA 18 career mode. And he's the one who helped us out and gave us, well, basically the whole video for the under a million, over 80 plus. So there's a lot of pressure on you right now.
Yeah, I've been doing career mode for around 5 or 6 years now with various different clubs, trying to save as much money as I can along the way, not only using the financial boosts and aids, been doing it with nothing. I find there's much pleasure in the game when you have no money instead of having the 14 million plus for the transfer boost. But I've took a long time to convince Shabby Gamer to do this. I think it'll be worthwhile, and let's get started.
Yep, so we're going to give ourselves a sort of a loose ruling because we both play the same sort of way really, although we both play it differently. We both like to bring in young players and build them up and basically go for high potential. So we're going to try and make sure every single player we sign is no older than the age of sort of 21. We're going to try and build them up, and obviously if we need to sell them on for a profit to reinvest the money, then we'll do so. PJ Toby does hate Youth Academy players.
I hate generic players.
Whereas I am a big advocate of Youth Academy players. So we're doing a little bit of a mix in this one.
Yeah.
We're going to start things off straight away by doing my part of this. I'm going to buy a future star. Just because it's a big one for us straight off the bat. There we go. We now own this item. I think that's it, isn't it? We get an email through.
You get an email from the scout, and the player should arrive within a week or so.
There we go. So that's a guaranteed player, probably 80,
it is.
85, 86, 87 plus.
In potential, but we'll start in the 50s.
Yeah.
Late 50s.
Which at the moment is not too bad for where we currently are.
No, he'll sit in the reserves, and he'll do well.
Okay, so let's have a look. We've already looked at our shortlist. We've got a shortlist together of players that we want to buy. And I've lost it already. There we go, Transfer Hub. Still getting used to this new career mode. Right, so this is our shortlist at the moment. The majority of the players are from our video we did before recently with the players under a million you can buy with plus 80 potential. We've added a few extras who we don't know if we can get or not. We literally just put them on this list just to try our luck basically. So we're going to try and get at least a starting 11 together of really good players. And where should we start?
Oh, you've got to start at the back. You've got to start at the back, and the only one who seems to be available is Manuel Roffo. You may find in one of your career modes that he isn't available. It does vary from different profiles that he has a £500,000 release clause. You can actually pick him up for around £230,000, £250,000, but Boca Juniors will not let you negotiate, so you have to go straight in with the £500,000 buyout clause.
So we can't even make an offer. We have to go straight in with 500,000.
Yes. So
our transfer budget at the moment is just under 2 million, but we have got the entire squad, bar 2 players up for sale at the moment.
That's right, yeah.
So hopefully we should get enough money back. So 500 grand, is that worth
it? For a goalkeeper who's got a potential of 81, I think it's a no-brainer.
Well, he's going to last us the entirety, and it's very important to have a good goalkeeper because my defence is awful.
I currently have a Coventry City career mode of my own. All of these players on this list are players who have signed, every single one of them. All of them have improved. In the training program, you will see the green arrow, and every player has one. So these are tried, tested, proven, and more than good enough for you to start your own career modes.
So should we go centre-backs next? So we've got 3 centre-backs in the formation we're playing.
Yes. The players that I believe that we should sign straight away is Carlos Cuesta, Robert Jumny, Esri Konsa.
Oh, hang on, we go into a negotiation screen. I've never had one of these before.
Yeah, it's Luke's first negotiation.
Oh, well, who's me? I can't remember which one I was.
You're the fair-haired Alex McLeish lookalike.
Am I? Oh, I don't think I picked that guy.
Yeah, that's the one I have. He's the only fair-haired guy.
I didn't think I picked Alex. I was looking for Morgan Freeman. But,
okay.
First off, let's decide the type of deal we want to pursue. Okay.
Now, if you heard in the video where you could sign players for under 80 for potential, player swaps is a massive tool. For players that you don't want, you can't sell, they won't go out on loan, doesn't matter. Do them for a player swap. Clubs are very open to players coming, regardless of how good they are. So for someone, as we're approaching Carlos Cuesta now, You can pick him up for roughly around 250, 270k. If we can swap a player, we can halve the deficit.
So we get to put out an offer now who we want to swap.
Yes.
So is it worth swapping a centre back for a centre back? Do you think?
I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't go for one who's highly rated. Someone like a Tom Davis or a Dominic Hyam, or even further down, there might be some other players there. I'm not sure.
That's the full list of centre backs.
Yeah, I would say go for Tom Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We believe we could help each other out with a player exchange. We'd be interested in swapping Cuesta for Davis. What do you think? If he says yes, I'll be well happy.
Oh, yeah. He wants a right winger. No problem. Got plenty of them.
To bring in. We can consider swapping Cuesta, but want a right winger. Okay. Yeah.
So,
that's fine.
You go to offer of a player.
Yeah.
And give him Peter Vincenti.
Oh, sweet. 30-year-old. Would you consider Vincenti in exchange instead?
Of course he would.
Do you have to hold to skip, or do you just keep waiting?
I hold to skip.
Yeah, I'm all worried that I'm going to end up skipping something.
So there we go. £124,000 on top of the £210,000 for Vincenti. I think we might get away with giving him £100,000.
That's exactly what I was thinking. £100 grand.
Yeah.
We'll give it a try.
Let's round him off.
The only thing they can say is no, isn't it?
That's it.
So he wants to propose a new transfer fee.
£100,000.
Let's do 104 because I can't be bothered to go into it.
Okay.
Submit offer. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they should accept. I'm certain they're going to accept.
When we're prepared to offer, we can set up 104.
125k.
It's come down. Minimum we're willing to take.
I would say just go for 120,000. Shave off that 5. Let's call it even. It would work out to around 330,000, which is give or take what we're looking at, really.
So 120k, yeah.
Yeah.
Propose new transfer, submit offer, isn't it?
Yeah. And that should seal the deal for Carlos Cuesta.
And that's not bad. 120k for a player with a potential of over 80 in defence.
Oh, definitely. Young Colombian defender, 18 years old, got time on his hands, and the deal's done.
We can
agree. The first man who's going to come to Coventry City is Carlos Cuesta.
Carlos Cuesta. We've still got to meet with him and his agent, yeah?
We have, and that is some tricky times.
Right, that's one centre-back sorted. Next.
So you've got there Sylvan Hefty and Ezri Konsa. Both players are willing to move, but we've got to find the right offer.
Let's go into Hefty then. Approach to buy.
A very good all-rounded player.
So delegate to buy, though. Does that send your assistant manager to do all this for you?
Yes, okay. And that's the worst case scenario.
Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Let's get started, shall we? So if you're trying to get rid of players, you're not really that bothered, and can you just delegate?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Right. Let's decide what sort of deal we want to go for. Okay.
Once again, keep on doing them player swaps.
Now, how much roughly is Hefty worth? Do you know?
I believe he's roughly around the 600 mark.
600 mark.
I believe so.
So let's go for centre backs again.
Give him Rod McDonald or Jordan Turnbull.
Let's go for Jordan Turnbull.
Okay.
Player exchange would be interested in swapping Hefty for Turnbull. I want to bring in a left winger. Okay, that's good. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. So value is. Oh no, I'll take it back. No, I completely. Yeah, I completely missed that.
Because the players haven't been scouted yet. We've got Kyle Reid there, very good replacement there.
Yeah, that's a pretty good bet.
We shouldn't have to pay much on top of this for Hefty.
No, not a hefty sum anyway.
Hey, we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. There we go. Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
512, I'd say knock that down to...
That's on top of Hefty, so nearly £1 million for it.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. I would say we'll go to around 350 as far as a transfer sum. Because Kyle Reid's a good player. You know, he might be a little bit aged, but...
312, just see if we can... Let's compromise. We're willing to offer you 312. Do we have a deal? I somehow managed to put a sell-on clause on there, I think. It seems
no,
to
you
popped
haven't.
Up. Okay, that's fine. It popped up after I did it. I was a bit worried what I did.
320. Look, yeah, that's fine.
Well, that's
and he gets the 1% on the sell-out clause. What's 1% nowadays?
That's what we were looking for, 300, and I put it down to 312 anyway, so that's worked out pretty well.
So we'll take him.
So that's 2 good centre-backs and a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And we haven't spent that much. We've spent less than $1 million so far. We've got rid of a couple of players off our books as well.
So far,
which means
so
our
good.
wage budget's going to be looking pretty good. Now, these players, I'm assuming it might be on lower wages than what our current Coventry split players are.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So you'd be able to steal a little bit of extra transfer budget out of your wage budget, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Really? So the next one is Consa, wasn't it?
Yep.
Approach to buy Consa then. Let's have a look. This will be a pretty strong defence if we can get this sorted.
If I remember rightly, he's around 600,000 to buy, but he is immensely strong. Very powerful. Can also play as a holding midfielder.
Okay.
So if you wanted to make him a bit more versatile, also an England under-20 international, was in the substitutes bench for the under-20 World Cup final. So he has got pedigree, he has got talent, and again, it's just getting him for that right price. And I believe someone like Rod McDonald might have to go in there for him.
So Rod McDonald's probably rated higher than him, so it might be a deal they would be interested in.
Hopefully.
We're offering Consa for McDonald. What do you think? Consider swapping.
Everyone seems to want a right winger.
No, I believe we've only got one right winger left because the other one's already on a deal.
Well, we'll see what one's available.
So offer other players.
Oh, it's just Jody Jones. No, we can't do that. So I'd say we'll start off with a good figure of £400,000 for Ezri Consa.
400,000.
400,000. They shouldn't walk out of this one, because when they don't like the offer, they storm out.
Yeah, we don't want to lose Jody Jones because he's someone who's got a potential of 79. So
yeah,
a bit of counterproductive really to get rid of him, unless we know we've got players ahead of him that are better. And there are potential players there, but
there we go. Deal done.
Ah, 400k. That's not bad.
Deal done.
Not bad at all.
And that was 200 less than I thought it would be. So that's a good deal there.
It is a good deal, right? So that's the goalkeeper, 3 centre backs. Now, I know we want to work from back to front, but is it worth maybe going for a striker, because strikers are very important, aren't they?
Yes, and I believe there's only... Well, there's 3 strikers, in my personal opinion, who I tried and tested for myself. Is Thomas Olivier Amang, George Hurst, and Joel Osorio. In my previous career mode, they all scored 20+ goals. I play world class on the level, so they are goals. Goals. Amang and Osorio provide the pace, and George Hurst remains as the aerial threat and fantastic at link-up play.
So only one of them has a... Well, Carranza's not willing to come.
Yeah, he won't be available to next season. Nor will Musa Sila.
Okay, so we'll ignore those 2 for now then. Romero's a bit too low at this point in time. He'd be really good as a backup, but...
He's 58, but he normally has a buyout clause for 620,000.
Okay.
But if he's not available, he's not available. But I would say go in for the top 3, the big hitters.
Yeah, so Amang, Hurst and
Osorio.
Oh, Osorio. Okay. So should we go for Hurst first?
We'll go for George Hurst.
He's the focal point of the front 3, isn't
he? Can't get me to hype up this man enough. Shabby Gamer told me negotiations.
Oh, okay. I almost did it wrong there.
Yeah, basically, he read a comment that people were comparing George Hurst to Peter Crouch, which I was surprised at. I see more of a Teddy Sheringham, more of a Harry Kane, just fantastic at link-up play, and it will be shown when you sign him.
Yeah, we're going to have to pay some serious, and this could be our most expensive purchase, isn't
it? I think we can get him quite cheap. I mean, you can try to play a swap. I signed him for around...
Jordan Willis as well? Just go for a higher...
I would say give him Turnbull or McDonald.
Let's go for Turnbull first.
I believe they want wing-backs.
That's probably what they'll ask for now, yeah.
I'm pretty certain they want wing-backs, and I'm also quite certain... There we go. They want a left-back, but the players that Coventry City have, I'm very sure that Sheffield Wednesday don't want them. We can try Chris Stokes, we can try Ryan Haynes, but memory serves me correctly, Sheffield Wednesday have a high standard for a left-back, which Coventry can't compare.
So would they consider Haynes? Let's see what happens. Haynes is not the player we're interested in. We can't let Hurst go unless we offer a player which would be better fit to our squad, so like you say. So he's too low rating. What is Sheffield Wednesday? They're Championship now.
Yeah.
So 61 rated player is no interest in him at all anyway, is he?
No. So
we're going to have to go fee.
I would say we're going to start off... It's a running at risk, because if we fail to meet the negotiation, we can't speak to him for a week. Okay. So we have to make sure that we get this right. So 400,000 for me. I believe you can get in between 350 and 400,000. So we'll go for 400,000. Although he has a buyout clause of 1.5, 1.6.
We don't want to pay another player in exchange for Hurst. However, we're willing to offer 400,000 as a fee for him.
And he's happy. Job done.
Whoa.
George Hurst is in. This is why I'm telling you, we have spent so much time analysing, critiquing, finding these lads. We will make sure that you will get the best funds possible.
Right. So that's pretty good. So want to go for a man next then?
Yep. Fantastic aerial ability. He's got a trait as a long shot taker.
Oh, yes.
And his pace is electric. Just trust me. I've signed him now for 2 different career modes in the past 2 FIFAs. He is electric.
Right. And what sort of value are we looking at here, do you reckon?
I believe he's around 500,000.
500,000?
But we'll see if we can swap McNulty.
550k? We want to get rid of him anyway, but...
I'll say go for Stuart Bevan.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if they want a striker. I'm not certain.
Yeah. Well, these you don't know, do you, until you put it through. So it's a little bit of a pointless act, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'd be interested in swapping him for him.
Wants a left winger. We've only got Jody Jones.
He's right winger, isn't Jody Jones?
I'll try left winger. But actually, that's a good point, actually. I think there's another player. There he is. Devon Kelly-Evans. Young player. Unfortunately, we haven't got nothing for him at the club.
Has nothing for him.
Yes.
Willing to consider Kelly Evans in exchange instead.
1.177. Wow, he's got a bit influctuated. He's
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is what we're going to do. Press end negotiation.
Yeah, I was going to counter that.
No. We're going to end negotiation. So the talks are still strong.
Okay.
If we blackball them with a low offer, they'll walk out.
Yeah.
We won't be able to talk for a week, and someone else can sign.
Okay.
So we're going to go in for a bid for Joel Asoro.
Okay. The Swedish sensation.
1.17 million. Jesus.
With a 350k player on top. That's pretty... I know there is a set sort of fluctuation within each career mode, isn't there? I know that was before.
Point proven is the fact with George Hurst. 1.5, 1.6 on the buyout. Picking him up for 400,000. You've got to haggle.
Yeah. Again, it doesn't really matter who I pick. Let's get rid of Bevan because he's 33 years old.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who I pick because they're probably going to sit on a different position anyway.
Yeah. Left winger. And I believe that is Jody Jones.
No, he's right wing.
Okay, I keep on getting that one mixed up. So try and swap Kelly Evans then.
I really don't think Sunderland, the Championship, are going to want Kelly Evans.
I think they might want to.
You really think?
Yeah.
He's 59 rated.
Yeah, young kid. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. This is where
45.
we're going.
Where should we go? 350, do you reckon? Or is that too low? Too high?
I'll say go to 350 and less barter. Because Joel Asoro at Sunderland, I don't believe he's even on the subs bench. So I'm hoping that they see him as surplus to requirements.
What am I doing here? There you go. 350.
Fantastic pace from Joel Asoro. You'll see in his acceleration. He is lightning.
Okay, my intention is to play hardball here. I want Asoro in our team, but I cannot afford more than £350,000.
Right, they'll accept that with a 2% sell on.
2%.
That's a lot of percent.
That means if we're selling for $1 million, we have to give them £2,000.
Don't worry about it. Get the deal done.
My phone's ringing as well.
Small one.
Right. So we're going to accept that. And we're happy to continue on with the transfer. Nice. So that's another player sorted. That's going to be one of our... Basically, the way we're playing this, we've got one main striker and then 2 strikers either side, a left forward and a right forward. So it means that... Soro's going to play one of those winger roles, which is pretty good. Now, where do we look at? Do we wait for a Mang or do we hold off? I think we're going to hold off on that for a moment. I know Lati Laf is pretty good, actually. Maybe it's worth going in for him at this point in time. Because we could play a Soro on the left wing and we could play Lati Laf playing as a right attacking forward. Or looking at midfields, we do need a couple of wing backs as well. And we need a defensive midfield as well. It's tricky trying to figure out the best players to go for. So we got ourselves a goalkeeper and 3 centre backs. We've got 2 attacking players looking like they're going to be sorted now as well. Let's maybe concentrate on... I like the look of Jozwiak. This is one I really want to go for. Playing our right wing back position up and down that wing. He's incredibly pacey and a very good player to go for. So let's have a approach to buying Joswiak. I really want to get this guy, but he's got potential plus 80 again. He's 81, 82, something like that. Let's get started. Right. Now I'm going to offer a... Well, I've not got any right wingers left, so I'm going to offer a left winger in Kyle Flynn. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm just waiting to see what they want, and then we can offer them the player that they actually want then. They want to bring in a midfielder. Okay, that's fine. We've not had any midfielders offered yet, so we can get a good offer here then. Right. Now, what sort of value is Joswiak, do you know?
Joswiak is roughly around the 450, but as we've just seen...
Kelly?
Yes.
It's 475, it's 25k more.
So they weren't interested in Finn?
No, they want the midfielder, so this is a pretty good deal, I think, if we can get this. If we get like-for-like swap, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
And it's what they want, and it's a value. They want 171k on top of that. It's not bad.
It's fantastic.
It's not bad. Should we try and look at 150 maybe, or?
Yeah, I'd say go down to 150.
Let's
get the most out of him.
Might as well get it. We got the Asoro deal sorted.
Fantastic.
I've not gone for another striker yet. I wasn't sure whether to wait.
I think we'll get them two first and see what we've got after.
Well, I was considering maybe looking at Latif instead, because he could play that right attacking forward role.
And he's got 83 potential.
So do you think he would be suited for that, or should we wait and see if we can get a Mang? Or
we'll have to wait and see. Let's see what the Joswiak deal says.
So this is our right wing back. So then we got 3 centre backs, a goalkeeper, right wing back, 2 strikers.
And I believe that Joswiak is actually left-footed, so you can also play him as a left midfield if you needed to.
Sweet, we've got Joswiak sorted.
Joswiak's done.
Right. Just gotta make sure we're not spending too much money here as well. We're gonna get the money in for doing the tournament. Hopefully, if I win, that's the main thing.
I do believe you get a bit of financial boosts. Depending on your... Oh, absolutely. Right. I've been waiting to talk about Jep Ockels. Plays for Silkeborg in Denmark. He is a tactical dribbler on trait. He's only got a stat of 80, but when you play with him, you'll know about him. He's only 58, and his value, I believe, is only around 250 to £300,000.
Sweet.
And he glides through. Sign him. If you're out there, sign him, especially for a team like Coventry City.
I'm going to go for Kyle Flynn again. I'm trying to get rid of this guy.
I believe that I made the same move.
Because they must be looking at it thinking, we're going to lose the left winger, let's add one.
Yeah.
They're happy with that, but 124k on top.
100,000, job done.
And then that is another really good player, actually.
Yeah.
They actually went... That's the first time anyone's actually accepted our first... Well, not accepted it as such, but accepted our first player offer. I'm picking up a few of these players. We can get a lot of these for like 100 grand, which we've done with the last couple.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you can get like 19 top-class players for your money.
Well, for my career mode, I signed 23 players into my second season now. I've signed 2 generic players from the Scout Future Top Star. If you spend the money wisely, you can go far with bringing in an overhaul of talent.
Right, so we've got a goalkeeper, 3 centre-backs.
Yeah.
We've got a right wing-back, left wing-back.
Yeah.
We've got 2 strikers. We want 2 centre midfielders and 1 more striker, and then that's our first 11 sorted.
Yeah.
So who do you think for midfielder-wise?
At the moment, I mean, you look at Andre Dozel, he's got a potential of 82, 83. I'm not sure his value.
These 2 players we're looking at, they're more holding players, aren't they?
Yeah, Keyfer Tucson, Turkish player. Youngest player to ever play for Trabzonspor at the age of 16. So he has got the pedigree, especially to be mixing it up in the Turkish league. I would say one or the other. He's got a very good long shot ability. Andre Dozel's got a trait for flair. So
we are struggling for defensive midfielders, aren't we? Really, I'm sure he looks more like a defensive. He looks like Fellaini.
That's why I call him my Fellaini.
Yeah. Well, let's go with this guy. This guy would... I can't see his stats, but I'm assuming he looks more like a defensive holding player. Which is what we're sort of looking for in this point in time. So let's go for him. Let's go for negotiations. Let's see what they want from it. He's got a release fee of 1.6. Doesn't mean that's what his value is, of course.
we're not paying 1.6 million.
Because Neymar's not worth 190 and whatever everybody went for.
No.
That was just his release fee. If someone's willing to pay it, then good on him. But what do you think he's worth? Like 500k, do you reckon?
I'd say put in there for 450.
Here we got let's have a look at midfielders. That's what he's going to be replacing. Yeah.
I wouldn't say. I think we'll use Tony Andrew for a different deal.
Yeah.
So we'll go for
centre backs. I know there's a good few centre backs. Jordan Willis.
We'll go for Rod McDonald. We will get rid of Rod.
We don't want Rod. The thing is, chances are they're going to say they want a different position anyway, aren't they? So
I've got a feeling they'll just say we'll take the deal straight away.
Do you reckon?
Got a feeling.
A left back. Okay.
So we've got Stokes. We've got Haynes.
Nobody amazing though, is there really?
We'll take Haynes. See if they'll take him.
We consider changing Haynes instead. Haynes plus 336,000. Do you reckon we can?
I'd say shave that down to 300,000.
Yeah, I was just thinking. So counter that down to. I quite like this new way of doing it because it makes it feel a bit more interactive rather than just having a piece of paper to fake your signature on. I quite like this actually.
Absolutely, the Frostbite engine has made FIFA 18 just a completely different game, and I know that sounds a bit silly saying, but it has given FIFA a new leash of life. It's given it something different, and just that Pro Evo and FIFA now have become so separated in quality.
Yeah.
I just don't know if Pro Evo can catch up.
So we're looking for one more defensive style midfielder and one more attacker. Should we go for Latilaf?
I would say definitely go for Emmanuel Latilaf.
So we'll get these first 11 in, then we'll assess our situation in a few days' time.
Yeah.
See who we've got and who we haven't.
Yeah.
And then from there on, we'll be able to see who else we can buy from that list then.
Yeah.
And of course, don't forget we've got that Scout Future Star. Could be any position on the pitch.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it'd be one that we don't probably use, you watch. Right, so initial offer for Latilaf.
If you go for Tony Andrew, I think he's a striker. So it could be a midfielder, tell a lie.
The guy we were looking at a minute ago, the
Yeah.
750k one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
I believe we could go for a straight swap here.
You think?
I believe so.
And this is a good use of our money, really. If we can get a straight swap, that'd be fantastic.
And that's, I believe, by maybe a couple 100,000. Straight in.
Oh,
Job done.
Wow.
Job done. You see,
that is good. I like that. Could take that down in the background. Take that shirt off the wall. We don't need it anymore.
Replace that with number 99, Emmanuel Latilaf.
So the only thing we haven't got now, do you reckon we should go for this guy? Because this guy can play CDM as well. Oh, he won't move. Okay.
He won't move.
Yeah. Well, that's ruined. Nebel Congolo, Neville and Dicker. It's Dazelle. I don't see Dazelle as a defensive style player.
No, he's more of an attacking style player, as you can see. He's a cam. Not the tallest fella either.
No.
I would say let's go and finalise these deals. So once we finalise these deals, then we know exactly how much we're working with,
right,
and how much is available.
Well, let's have a look at our news. Right, Scout's been dispatched. That's our Scout Future Star. Okay, we're sorted. Right, we got rid of a couple of loan players. That's absolutely fine. We're into the European International Cup as a friendly cup. That's worth about £2 million, I think it is. It's, or 1.3, I think it was.
1.3, yeah.
Transfer market information. We don't need that. Our vision. We'll have a look at that in a second. First scout report has arrived. Introducing myself. That's fine. That's just all crap that you get at the beginning of any FIFA career mode. Let's have a look at our expectations while we're here. So our expectation is to have at least one player from the Youth Academy play 50% of this second season's games, which I think is very much possible if we get the Scout Future Star. If we build him up the first season, second season, he'll easily play 50% of the games because we know he's guaranteed to be top level.
Absolutely.
Brand exposure, sell out at least 85% attendance of 50% of home games. Which is going to be difficult in League 2, but I think with all the new players we've brought in, it'll hopefully build our reputation
we'll definitely get the attraction and shirt sales.
Yeah. Financial, finish the season with a profit margin of, whoa.
I don't know how you can do that with Coventry City.
You have to sell a lot of bloody players.
That means you can't spend a penny
and
just hope you win every cup.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Gain automatic promotion, which is doable. Reach the round of 32. What's that, 4th round?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're not in the Champions League, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
No, okay.
One day, you hear it now, you heard it now.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, we might actually have to end the episode there. We're half an hour in anyway. It's been a very much of a setup episode. Next time we'll come back, hopefully finalise a few of those deals, and of course play our first game, which looks like... Is that Partick Thistle?
Yes.
It looks like Partick Thistle, yeah.
Yeah.
So of course, if you have enjoyed this first episode, please let us know by hitting that like button. And of course, if you want to see some more, then hit that subscribe button as well. I've been Shabby Gamer, of course, alongside Mr.
PJ Tovey.
And we'll be back in a few days' time for some more FIFA 18 career mode. Bye.